Morning, everybody. I hope you're all very, 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 very well. So Wednesday. Is it Wednesday? No, Thursday morning. I lose track of days. Thursday morning. Boot camp tonight, 6:45. I want to see you on field. I'm not going to tell you what I've got planned because I always think it's funny. Everybody always asks me, what we're doing tonight? What we're doing? Just wait. You got to wait. Sally might come back tonight. To show her face. But yeah, anyone that comes to boot camp knows who Sally is. Sally ruined them all last time. Have you ever you've heard that song, haven't you? That Bring Sally Up, Bring Sally Down by Moby. Yeah, well, we did one of them in squat position and then we did it in press up position. And everybody knew about it after. We were laughing his ear off because they all wrote in group, Sally can go and die. So, yeah, if you're wanting to get lean, you're wanting to shed some body fat, I'm here for you. I've got a 6-week plan and I've also got an 8-week plan. I was possibly thinking, depending on what you want, maybe even a 12-week plan. I'm not sure. I'm playing with idea, depending on what people want. Morning, Amy, all right? If you're watching morning, if you're watching later, #replay. So, advice. Everybody gives advice. Everybody's got advice. If you go on internet, it's absolutely chocker. Just Google diet or Google transformation or Google weight loss, shed fat, whatever. It's just absolutely crammed full of info. So where do you start? Because every website's different. Bang, bang, bang. Everyone's different. Read them. Read like Atkins popped up, Slimming World, Weight Watchers, Keto, Juice, they all popped up. There's all, and everyone's different. But one thing they have in common, and if it is in common, is to lose weight, you've got to be in a diet deficit. You have to be. So regardless of which diet you actually pick, you've got to be in a deficit. But with some of them, you wouldn't know if you're in a deficit, would you? This is why I don't get with like Slimming World and that, because you can just eat potatoes and stuff like that. It's still calories and fruit. You can eat as much as that. It's still calories. You eat enough for it, you'll put weight on. Simple. It just blows my mind. So anyway, there's quite a lot of dud information kicking about there, but you get it off your friends. You get it off PTs, you get it off coaches. Gym friends, they get it all the time. Eat less and move more. Is it a good idea, that, really? 1, you don't know what you're supposed to be eating. 2, you just eat less. Well, you just half everything you've got. So you're probably eating well lower than what you should be eating. And then on top of that, you're going to move more as well. What's that going to do to your body? It's not going to be very good, is it? You need to know your amount of calories you should be eating. You need to be tracking your calories because you've no idea, otherwise, what you're actually consuming. Honestly, you're just taking a stab in dark. So one day I'll be down, one day I'll be up, one day I'll be down, up, down, up, down. Oh, they'll all be up, or they'll all be right down. And it's not going to be very good for you. You need to be where you need to be. And when you get to that point, that's when you're going to start seeing changes. And that's when you're going to start feeling good. You're going to start feeling more energy. You're going to start feeling more confident. Your workouts are going to last longer. And you're actually going to want to do it. Morning, Amy. So, like I said, another one that always makes me laugh. Go hard or go home. How many times have you heard that? Go hard or go home. Everybody's heard that, haven't they? I must admit, I used to run by that mindset all the time. I used to go in, absolutely smash myself to pieces for as long as I could possibly stand it, and then go home feeling absolutely wrecked for the rest of the day. You don't need to be doing that, honestly. 30 minutes exercise, 45 minutes exercise, that's all you need to be doing. When your nutrition represents what you're actually doing, becomes a whole different ballgame, trust me. But like I said, we need to be consistent. We need to work as metabolism. We need to fuel as body. If we're not fueling as body and we're eating way, way, way too low, which a lot of people are, and I get it, I understand because I've done it before. If you're eating way too low, right, your body's just going to down-regulate to live off that amount of calories. It's that simple. So you need to fuel your body to be able to do it. Now, it's a totally different ball game, right? And I totally understand why people struggle, because all of a sudden they're eating quite a bit more food than what they used to. and it takes time to build this foundation. But they start eating more, and they have to sustain it. So they sustain it for 2-3 weeks. All of a sudden, they start feeling really good about themselves, and they start feeling full. They start feeling more energy. They start losing body fat, and then morning, Jason. And then before you know it, the confidence is growing, and then that's it. Then every other diet, chuck it out window. You don't need to know anything about anything else. All you need to know is how many calories, how much protein, how much carbs, how much fat you're eating, and just eat it every day. Get some steps in. Make sure you've had enough water. Get some exercise in. Job done. It doesn't need to be really hard. We just need to make it. That's it. Don't concentrate on anything else. There's so many other wider factors that affect it. But other than that, just for losing body fat, that's all you need. Make it simple. Don't make it overwhelming. Because if we make it overwhelming, then we struggle, don't we? And if like I said before, if you don't show progress, your mind looks for fault. Now, I love it because, like, this morning, Libby's posted about a coat saying a favourite coat because you can zip it up. That's awesome. It's made my day. I'm proper bouncing off at walls. I love it. Well done, Libby. Honestly, well done. But, right, we digress. Anyway, eating 1,200 calories. I know quite a few people that try and live off 1,200 calories. And I want to tell you conversations I have with them, right? I ask them how they're doing. I ask them how they're feeling. They feel alright, but they're pretty hungry most of the time, especially at night. And every probably once a week, sometimes twice a week, they binge because they're not full. They're hungry all the time, and eventually, being hungry, it plays on your mind, doesn't it? And it's too easy when you're staying up late at night to go and binge eat. And people do it, but I totally get it because I used to do it. I used to have one of these, in cupboard. I just have a bit of spare space in cupboard, and that were treat cupboard. I don't have a treat cupboard anymore, but yeah, I used to 9 o'clock come, boom, treat cupboard on it. But yeah, if you're not eating enough calories, you're not working your metabolism, you're not feeding your body, you're trying to move more, you're going to struggle. You're going to really, really struggle. Your body's going to down-regulate to live off the 1,200 calories. And then what do? Then you're in a bit of a mess. Because anything you eat over that then, you're just going to want to add it as weight. What we need to do is build a foundation. You need to be consistent and just do it day after day after day after day after day. And then, all of a sudden, life becomes a lot easier. You're eating good food. You're eating a lot of food. You're exercising. And you're looking incredible. And you're feeling incredible. Confidence, through roof. So yeah, but like I said, we have to build a foundation. It takes time. I had a question asked. If I join your plan, do I need a gym? Answer's no. Right? You don't need a gym. You don't need any equipment. If you have got equipment, that's fine. I can cater for it. If you've got kettlebells, if you've got fitness bands, if you've got a bench, you've got some dumbbells, you've got or whatever you've got, it doesn't matter. I can cater for whatever you've got. You probably already know what you do with them, but I can cater your plan so that you're going to be a bit more, a bit more focused on doing certain exercises. But yeah, like I said, we have to realise there's no shortcuts. There's no shortcuts to weight loss. You can go on fad diets which crash your weight, and then what do you do after that? You go back to where you normally were and you just go back up. So you just yo-yo diet, as Ian Hudson calls it, yo-yo dieting. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Never works. Never works. You never feel fulfilled. You never feel like you've achieved anything. And then when you put it back on, what happens to your mindset? It's worse than what it were before. Really bad. So at the end of the day, you need something that's a lifestyle change. And this is what I offer. So if you want to come and join us, let me know. I'll look after you. I'll make sure you've got everything you need. And yeah, I'm offering you results. I'm not offering you anything else. I'm not telling you what's involved with it because you're not bothered. Nobody cares. I totally understand. All I'm offering you is results. So if you want to lose body fat, I'm offering, that's what we're going to do. Lose body fat. Everything else in between, what's it matter? Does it really matter? It doesn't really matter, does it? I'm offering you a way to do it and sustain it, because once you've lost it and you're looking incredible, you want to look incredible for the rest of your life. And that includes eating your favourite foods. That includes having a drink every so often. That includes going on holiday and being able to sustain it. Wherever you are around the world, what's it matter? Shouldn't matter, should it? You should be able to take your diet everywhere, because a diet is not a fad. Unless you're going on one of these diets that you can't sustain, like a keto or Slimming World. How do you take Slimming World on holiday with you? You can't. I'll show you exactly how to look after your diet anywhere around the world at any time. Even if you've done no prep, you'll be able to make educated guesses. That's what I want. You sustain your loss forever and look incredible. Right, that's all I've got, guys. If you want to come to boot camp later, it's 6:45 in S12. Let me know and I'll get you signed up onto today's boot camp. Enjoy.